Today, I'm going to show you how to make Mediterranean roast lamb. We're going to start off by getting some lamb breast. Despite the name, these are basically just ribs. We're going to give it a nice trim, separating into two pieces. To do this, just follow the natural muscle seams and slice through. And this is what it should look like after removing some silver skin. This is going to prevent it from being overly chewy. Here we got our two rib sections. Got some trimmed up flat meat. Then the fat trimmings. Always save these for tallow. And for the extra pieces, just save it for another time. And now we're going to generously season our roast with salt and salt brine it for 24 hours. This is going to help the roast hold on to more of its juices and be much more tender. Now all that's left to do is to just wait. And 24 hours later, this is what it should look like. Not much should change, but it should be much firmer in texture. And for one of the most crucial parts, the seasonings. To give it a nice Mediterranean flavor, we're going to start off with olive oil. We're going to use this as the binder so the seasonings can stick nice and well. And then we're going to add garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper and cumin, oregano and thyme, and then we're going to finish it off with rosemary. We want to make sure we cover every square inch of the rack. Even seasoning is going to make each bite nice and flavorful. After applying each seasoning liberally, we're going to pat it down and then hit it back in the fridge. This is going to allow the seasonings to set a little bit more and stick on the roast. And in the meantime, we're going to make our broth, which we're baking our roast with. Just add whatever bones you have for around 1 to 2 hours, and you should get a nice concentrated broth. This is what it looks like once our broth is finished. We're just going to dump a thin layer on the bottom of the pan. And then we're going to sit the meat on top of a rack, and as it bakes, the broth is going to steam up into the meat. Then we're going to place some tin foil on top of it, create like a tent. This is going to create a really nice and moist environment while still promoting a good amount of airflow. Now just pop it in the oven at 300 degrees. We're aiming for an internal temp of around 190. After around 3 hours, remove the foil and crank up the heat for a crispy sear. This is what it looks like at around an internal temp of 175 to 180. The wire rack really helps with airflow, making it nice and crispy throughout. After it hits 190 internal, we're just going to rest it for around 15 minutes and then slice and serve. This lamb was so crispy on the outside and nice and tender and juicy on the inside. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid and recipe. Thanks for watching.